Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Alan Bostic, the Poker Shaman, streaming to you from the Poker Dojo in Oakland, California, where it is 20 minutes before 5 p.m. in the afternoon Pacific time. And I am playing two tables of 25-cent, 50-cent, no limit Texas Hold'em on Ignition. I have just got started. Ace-5 offsuit on the button is a good open. Unknown players so far. I just sat down. Gotta walk in the big blind, folded the small blind. Get my open gets through on the button. Here is King-Queen suited in the cutoff. I'm gonna open that too. Starting off aggressive. 8-7-7 rainbow. That hits a defending range fairly well. It doesn't hit our range well. We are checking back. Deuce of spades doesn't help. We continue to check back. And the 10. Our hand is good. Here we have king in the big blind limps. King, I'm going to bet the minimum. I'm going to bet a third pot. And now we hit two pair on a straight completing board. I'm going to bet 2/3. Ace deuce suited over here. We're not calling the 3-bet. And our hand is good. And I am curious what they had. They had a pair of 5s, which was generous. 10-9 suited in the small blind to an open. We're folding that. Let's see, 33 starts out yellow. 33-0 starts out green. This player is 75-25. They start out purple. King 7 offsuit in the small blind is going to fold. 7-3 offsuit on the button is going to fold. 100-0. And 33 starts out yellow. Over on this table, 17-33 starts out yellow. 0, 60. 9-6 suited in the cutoff is going to be a fold. 0-0, 40-40, that's, and 25-25. So we have our early provisional reads, subject to revision as we see more of how they play. 8-3 offsuit is not going anywhere. This person open limps. They are 50-0. They get green. And we're off to the races. With some small upticks on both tables. That's always good to start out that way. It's good to finish that way. Six deuce offsuit is an obvious fold. Jack 4 offsuit is an obvious fold. Ace 10 suited in the hijack. We are gonna, if this player folds, we are opening. They fold and we open. Here they have. Now I want to think a little bit. We are out of position. We block aces. I think it's a call. And we whiff. No diamonds on the board. They bet a third pot. And do we want to continue with our ace high? I think we do. And now we're done with a 7 heart. Arguably that continue is on the flop was loose, but that's a very hit or miss board. And we had ace high, and they bet a third pot with presumably their entire range. We are checking ace deuce offsuit, so I thought I'm not so sanguine about the pre-flop call. I $43.14 goes from yellow to green. 9-3, queen 3 offsuit in the big blind. Fool limps. Deuce 4 offsuits folding. There's our raise. We are not defending. So we are folded on both tables, and we can breathe a little bit. Jack 9 suited in the small blind. This tightish player raises. I think we want to fold here, and we are going to open this. We should open a little larger than I did. This player is small, min-raised. We flop middle pair, backdoor hearts. He bets small, we call. Now we have trips. Do we want to raise? Yes, I think we do. Has that pocket queens? No, he doesn't. We win. We win a big pot. That was a terrible shove on their part. 7-5 on the effective button is an open. Open sizing up. Ace Queen offsuit is 3-betting. This person is not quite as tight as they had seemed. King 9 offsuit out of position with respect to a poster is not an open. The small blind flatted. We have the ace of diamonds. It's low and medium and connected. I'm going to check back. Easy call. Now we have the nuts. Let's go polar. And we win a big pot. What did they have? They had the 5 of they had a straight. What were they even doing in the hand? Folding this. Jack 3 suited in the big blind. Ace 3 offsuit folds. $150. Too soon to tell. King 5 offsuit is not defending against a low jack open. $3-5, 24, 25. They are AFQ is 100% on flop turn. They are not tight. They are not simply tight aggressive. Calling flats like that out of position is terrible in a high rake environment. Queen 9. Turning greener and greener. It's close, but I think this is a fold. Too many horses. Worst position. Jack 5 suited on the button. Basically a fold. Might consider opening Jack 6, Jack 7. Seven deuce is a fold. Been going for about 14 minutes. Play and explain video does not need to be terribly long. Half hour is good. An hour is basically too much of a good thing. And 8-6 is a fold. Easy and obvious. We like easy decisions. We don't like tough ones. Eight after 12 hands. Let's give them the nit tag. King deuce is going to be a fold. 4 tray is going to be a fold. We like having easy decisions. Seven, 4 offsuit in the big blind is not worth defending. Six deuce is a fold in the hijack or anywhere else. This player open limped. This player has raised. We are folding. Queen 10 hearts in the small blind. $1.25, $1.50. We flop top pair. It's a wettish board. We have bet 2/3. Backdoor possibility. The bet gets through. We pick up some chips. Folding 6 deuce suited. Folding 7 tray suited. This person has folded 6 out of 6 times to a c-bet. So, and they're very passive on the flop. They bet cold call 3 out of 3 times. Pre-flop. So they are playing a lot of hands. They're 75%. Let's promote them from green to purple. Jack 4 suited is not worth defending, especially when there was no dead money from the small blind. Open limping. We are checking this. And we are folding because we got nothing. 56-13 goes from green to purple. This is a very, some good tables. This 24-6 goes to green. We are folding the ace-6 offsuit to a min-raise and a 3-bet. 6-4 offsuit is not worth playing in the small blind. Raise and a 3-bet. Min-raise and nothing to explain here because my play is folding. King 9 suited in the cutoff, kings in the hijack. There's a opener, we're folding. Sizing up because of the loose players in the blinds. Queen Jack offsuit in the hijack is not quite good enough to open. King's open gets through. 8-3 suited is a fold. 8-3 offsuit is not going to be a defend, but we could will. Nope, we're not gonna see a 10-3 offsuits not going anywhere in the small blind. Queen 3 suited in the big blind. We see a flop for free, but we miss it. There's no point in betting because we have a decent amount of showdown equity from the queen. And our queen is good. Played 8 deuce offsuit, which is terra bad. Folding the king 8. Makes you wonder what hands they aren't playing. Jack 4 offsuit's going to be a fold. 3 offsuit's going to be a fold. What was that showdown? Ace 4, Ace 5. I guess the 5 played. King deuce suited in the hijack is a fold. Playing four-handed here now. Playing 25 minutes now. Nine, 5 offsuit. Limp, limp, limp. We check. And we got Bupkis. King 3 offsuit's going nowhere. 9-6 offsuit is going nowhere. Queen 4 offsuit's going nowhere. We're looking very tight on this table at 7-7. 2 V-pips, 2 pre-flop raises out of 29 hands. Here, thanks to that start, we're playing 6 out of 31. 6 out of 31. 2 out of 29, so that is 6 plus 2 is 8 out of 60. 8 out of 60 is Queen 9 suited. So that's an open. It gets through. Pick up the big blind. Ace 8 suited. This player is, I'm going to open standard open. Here we get 3-bet by a 28-22, whose 3-bet is at no greater than 9%. And we are going to fold. Five offsuit is going nowhere. Ace 10 offsuit in the small blind. Let's see. Not to a ISO. Jack 4 suited, a bit too loose to play with. off is a fold. This player seems to be ISOing a lot. They're 10 out of 37 compared to my 8 out of 30. Let's 10 jack offsuit in the button in the big blind. There is a limp. Another limp. 3 limps. Family pot. We have the 10 of clubs, 4 deuce 4 two-tone, clubs and hearts. We are not calling that bet. This person's gone to green. 48-8, Jesus. Queen 5 offsuit is a fold. 76-25 is purple. 47-12, 50-20, 55-18, it just got changed to purple. King 7 offsuit's going to be a fold. 61-18, 57. Let's review the 26-21. Pocket queens. I think we're opening a normal size here. Queen 8 is going to be a fold. So we can focus our attention on table 1 here. It gets through. Jack 6 offsuit's not worth defending. There's a raise, so we fold. Going a little bit more than half an hour. The only real tough spots have been coping with other people's 3 bets and continuing. Jack 10 offsuit is not calling it open in the small blind. Ace King offsuit in the cutoff is going to be fun. For X ISO. Gets flatted from the small blind and the big blind. That and donk half pot. I'm not gonna mess around with the queen 3 suited. And we have the ace of diamonds. I'm gonna call. That's not a good card for us. They're not very aggressive at all on the flop. We can let that go now. Eight, 6, 2, 5. That was straight completing. It missed my range entirely, and God knows what they had. We'll get to find out tomorrow after 24 hours when we download the revealed hands. Ten, 5 offsuits and Aureus fold. Six, 5 offsuit is not worth defending. What was that? Queen 8 versus King 9. That was a big bluff. We're not defending here. This player is 40-30 after 10 hands. That's $33.11 after 9 hands. Tending green, but it could swing either way. 20, 22-17. This table is not as good as it was. Queen 8 offsuit's going to be a fold. Ace Jack offsuit in the small blind might or might not be interesting depending on what the oh, it's the big blind. This player posted. There's a limp. Let us 5, 6, 7. And we're not calling that jam. Open-ended with a pair. We check. Nine pairs the board, folding deuces in early position. I think we have the best hand, but we don't get called by worse. We win. What are they? Queen 10, King 4, A6, Deuce 5. I'm not going to mess around with this. There's an argument for raising, but it's the bottom of our opening range, and not defending the 7-5 off, especially if there's a 3-bet involved. This person is crazy. Eight, 3, of course, is a fold. A 5x ISO. This person is 55 and 5, so this raising range is likely very tight. That's half pot. 4 deuce off suits a fold. We've been going for a bit more than 40 minutes. Gonna see if I can pull it through the whole hour, which ought to be doable. Not much to explain when you fold. Only tight spots have been 3-bet pots, and there was that one questionable c-bet out of position when we ISO'd from the big blind. King 7 suited in the small blind. Queen 9 offsuits him. 33, 40, 50. And we flop the joint. Bet a third pot. Checking 9-7 suited. We get a call. The board is now a one-liner, four-liner to a 4. Pocket 5's on the button. I'm going to flat. No set, no bet. They bet a third pot. I think we can fold this. They look like they're about to leave. It's 15 more minutes before we've played for a full hour. I was right, they were leaving. Nine, 7 offsuit's not going anywhere. Nine, 7 offsuit's a fold. Four X open from the button. This is kind of marginal. We flop middle pair. We have the queen of diamonds. We do not have a club. We are going to check again. I don't think they have very much. Could have been value. Now they're betting pot. It's a stupid line. Well, queen, queen, queen. Eight jack is going to be a fold. Ace 5 in the cutoff. A 3-bet. All right, this is going to be 7. Gut shot to it. Pair. No. Flush gets there. Because we have diamonds, eight, 6 deuce. King 5 offsuit's a fold. Ace 5 offsuit's a fold. 5 more minutes of this. Hearts get there. One liner to a 9. Gut shot to a 7 plus overs. That bet gets through. Defended. Get promoted to red. And they flee. We have 2 more minutes. 1 more orbit each. 8 Jack. Jack 8 offsuit in the big blind. Is that going to be a fold? No, wait. Take that back. It's going to be a walk. Jack deuce is a fold. King 9 offsuit. Is going to be a fold. Certainly an open on the button. Seven three offsuit's a fold. Pocket tens. We flop an overpair. Dry board. We are betting a third pot. That's not a good card for us. Board pairs. If they bet, we have to fold. playing Time Bank games. I will be back on Wednesday at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. That's 2000 hours Universal Time, aka Greenwich Mean Time, for my study stream where I am doing various sorts of review or analysis or deep dive into poker study, hand reviews, running tournament hands through Hold'em Resources Calculator, Flopzilla analyses, etc., etc. Depends on the mood of the day. That's Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 2000 Universal. On Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, that's early Friday morning, 0100 hours Universal Time, I do my tournament grind on Ignition. On Sunday at noon Pacific Time, 1900 hours Universal Time, I do my tournament grind on Black Chip Poker. And I will point out, but on my past few tournament grinds, I have been consistently moneying like something on the order of 30 to 50% of the time, which is pretty frickin' good when something like 20% or 15% of the finishers make it into the money. So that's in the small stakes tournaments I've been playing. And I am considering starting not a pop-up, but a regularly scheduled play and explain cash game stream on Mondays. I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet, but here I am. It's a Monday. I was doing a play and explain, so there's that. I will be back on Wednesday, as I say, and in the meantime, play well and run better. Thank you for watching.